Moortown is located in the Portland Parish, approximately 39 kilometers from Jamaica's capital, Kingston. It is a Maroon settlement and is known as being the home of Jamaica's old heroine, who goes by many names, whether it be Queen Nanny, Granny Nanny, Nanny of the Maroons, or simply Nanny. The Maroons are descendants mainly of West African origin and were brought over to Jamaica during the transatlantic slave trade, which spanned from the 16th to the 19th century. These slaves fled from the oppressive conditions of the plantations and formed their own communities on the hilly interior of the island. In 1655, following the invasion and capture of Jamaica by the British from the Spaniards, many of these slaves were freed and fled to the mountains. These slaves joined ranks with the other formerly enslaved people to form the Windward Maroons, which consisted of groups in Nannytown in St. Thomas, Scots Hall in St. Mary, Charlestown, and Moortown in Portland. These areas were chosen due to the hilly terrain, which gave the Maroon a significant fighting advantage against their enemies. Not only was the strategic advantage provided by the terrain, but also by the exceptional leader qualities and cleverness in guerrilla warfare that Nanny possessed. Also, her influence over the Maroons was so strong that it seemed to be supernatural, which cemented her obvious powers. All these factors played key roles in the First Maroon War from 1720 to 1739. At the end of the war in 1739, Nanny's brother, Cudjoe, and Nanny herself signed a peace treaty with the British. Nanny at first refused to sign due to her mistrust of the British. However, she eventually agreed to a truce. This act, according to the JNHT, Jamaica National Heritage Trust, made the Maroons thereby the first group of black people to succeed in getting their freedom and having that freedom officially recognized. This was a significant achievement at the time. After the truce, Nanny and her set of the Maroons left from Nannytown, St. Thomas, and moved to New Nannytown, Portland, which from 1760 to present day is referred to as Moortown, possibly named after the governor of Jamaica at the time, Sir Henry Moore. Moortown consists of a cultural center which displays paintings and artifacts of the Maroon culture. Further in the town is a monument, also known as a bunk grave, of Nanny of the Maroons, as a form of recognition of her heroism during her time. Nanny Day is an annual celebration which occurs on October 19th and is held to showcase the cultural performances of the Maroons, including drumming, dancing, and language presentation.
That mean oi. With there.
This gives the opportunity for both local residents and internationals to experience Jamaican culture of the past and present. Also, visitors would be able to try traditional dishes and foods such as ackee and saltfish and calabash. Another feature of Moortown, which has a bit of recognition both locally and internationally, is the Nanny Falls, which is located further away into the Blue Mountain Range. These falls, the Maroons believe, possess healing powers, as the warriors at the time, as according to past Colonel Wallace Sterling, that while they were preparing for a battle, they would take a cut and then take a dip into the waters of the falls. If they returned with the cut, they would not be allowed to go into battle. The great thing about the location of the falls is that it's away from the hustle and bustle of society, and it is well known as a spot for relaxation and appreciation of nature in its purest form.